I have a question.
Yeah.
When you say room to the left, how much room on the left do you need to convince you to enter a trade?
It's a question that everyone asks. Huh? All right. Room to the left. Here's a good example. If you look at this gold chart, it's gotten nowhere. It's been choppy. And then it put in this hammer, right? Now this hammer, it sticks out from the recent price action. The absolute low of the recent price action is here. There it is. And you can see, but this is the most recent price action. It's been choppy. When this hammer comes out, it sticks out. You look at the bottom of it, it hasn't traded here in a long time, not since many hours. So in this case, I'd say there's room to the left. Now that's using this hammer right here. Now let's zoom into right here. If you look at this hammer, this one, it's hardly got room to the left because it was just there recently, a few hours. So you kind of gauging it. The way I do it is I gauge it. I don't have a rule about how many hours or how many days. I'm just looking at price action. You can see it's been choppy, and it didn't put in a hammer that really sticks out of all the chop and then goes. This one's it was just there recently. If you look at, let's say here, this one here, you can see there's room to the left. It hasn't been there in a while. Look at that. So you're gauging. What I do is I just gauge the price action. I don't have a specific number for it. On this chart, it's a 30-minute chart. You can see the last time at this hammer, the last time it was here was a long time ago. Many candles. Since then, it's made a move and made another move again. And then after that, sure enough, with this room to the left, it went into an uptrend. So that's how I'm gauging it. If you look at, where is it? If you look at it here now, you can hardly say there's room to the left, right? Yeah, it's moving cleanly. It went down and went up, but there's no room to the left here. If you look at this area right here where this price is, there's no room to the left, nothing. If you look at, this is a fun one. Here's the breakout of that consolidation. Right as it breaks out, massive room to the left. It doesn't want to be there. This is out of its comfort zone. This is the comfort zone, basically, where it's been, and it hasn't moved too much. But then once it breaks out of that comfort zone, look at that, it starts to move. So just think of it like that, as comfort zone. Like human beings, when they're in their comfort zone, they don't like to go anywhere. They're just happy to be where they are. They're not going to go anywhere. The moment they're out of their comfort zone, they're not likely to stay there. They're likely to keep moving or go right back into the comfort zone. So, that's why I like to look at room to the left. Just think of it as human nature, really. But yeah, to answer your question, I don't have a specific number. Like you look at a daily chart, sometimes it looks like for weeks before you see room to the left. You look to the left, and you gotta have weeks of price action. On a 30-minute chart, you're looking at a few hours, typically, like 6 or 7 or 10 hours. 1-minute chart is a different story altogether. So again, just reading price action, and the best way to do it is actually to look to the left, as in like we did just now. Look at price action, open up your screen or open up your charts and look to the left and just keep zooming further back and try to identify where's room to the left. Over here, there is, look at that, room to the left, but didn't really get into the downtrend, right? It kept on going. Over here, you can say there's room to the left. Is there? Yeah, looks okay. It went, it came back and went. So, here's an obvious one. Look at that. Massive room to the left, right? Here. It never came back there. It just went, it reversed, went the other way. So the best way to get a good feel for this is to do just this. Open up your charts and keep studying it and get a feel for it. And again, different instruments behave differently. That's how I do it. Hope that helps.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.